everybody, welcome back to Florida Exotic. We came out here to catch some Lamprologus helianthus for a customer. And when we came out here and looked, we said, wait a minute, there's too many babies in here. And so we're gonna set it up while we're doing it. So this is our last fish to catch for Friday. So we decided we'd go ahead and do this. So here we go. By the way, this fish is called, common name is Sunflower. And it's a nice little Tanganikan fish. People say it's somewhat aggressive and that it needs to be kept kind of in its own species-specific tank. I don't know. I've kept them with other Tanganikans. Yes, they choose a territory and do their thing, but out here we just keep them. Gosh, those are beautiful. We just keep them in a tank by themselves like we do everything. And then, Glenn, would you pull that pipe, hold that pipe back for a minute? And then we let them do their thing. And I think this is one of the nicer fish, kind of a orangey yellow with a mask on it. I was calling it mask Bouchardi for a while and was corrected on that. Mask Bouchardi is Chilenochromos Bouchardi. It's another cool fish. But anyway, here we go. And what I'm gonna do is take the babies out. I'm gonna take the structure out. And I'm gonna, when I leave it, hopefully it'll be brand new breeders and they'll be set up to go. We have about 3 tanks of these on the farm, and we let them do the thing. Wait a minute, there's something else in here. There's a big old Calachromis male in here. So he's probably been eating every little baby that's coming around. Calachromis are right next door. Now, as a penalty for jumping, I could let him go on the ground and be free, but you don't want to know what's on the ground here. He wouldn't be free for very long. You all hear that screaming going on in the background? That's peacocks. And we have got a scourge of peacocks here on the farm. And they started showing up about 6 months ago, and everybody said, oh, leave them alone. Hey, I did not catch that Calachromis, so I'm gonna have to catch again. But I'm gonna take all these fish out anyway and I'm gonna take them all out. But anyway, these peacocks, they scream and holler all hours of the day and night, and it's very annoying. And if a car goes by and beeps its horn, they're gonna scream. Now this is gonna be what I'm gonna try to put back, young breeders. It's a beautiful fish, got some nice little red dots on it. So I'm gonna take all these big boys out and then I will sex them. These other guys are going to go in to I'm going out of town tank in the warehouse. This is, we sell these things at several sizes, but these mostly, there's all sizes in here because these are pretty good with their babies, but there should be more babies in here. I imagine that Calachromis has been pecking at him. He might not peck at his own babies, but he's going to definitely go after these. But I like young breeders like about this size. This is a nice female.
Show us the size you're talking about.
Like this size. A female this size, that may not be considered large to people, but this is a good, robust female. The other ones, they get a little old, and we find that, we do this every spring or whenever we think we need to. And that way we can always have fresh young breeders. The males are going to be a little bit bigger, of course. And I'm looking for some big ones for an order, and I may not have them. I may have to say no or ship them these mediums, which were very nice. It's like people sometimes say, give me the big giant peacock or male hap. And I think that's, I have them. I'll pull them out of my breeders, but sometimes I prefer the young 4-inchers, really kind of top of their game and best color. I bet you that guy's hiding up here in this corner. Probably jumped over here. Many things could cause it. Like I said before, we got raccoons that crawl around on the top of these tanks at night. Scared it. Lightning, they go crazy. If you come out here at night, which we don't, with a light, they'll go nuts. And they'll just go flipping around. And by the way, sometimes it looks like I'm moving these fish around kind of rough. But like I said, you see what we set up a camera in one of these tanks and watch what these guys do to each other during the day. You wouldn't worry so much. Nice little male. May have had a battle next door and got flipped out and accidentally jumped over, but he's going back. All right, so that's done. These guys are out. So now I'm going to set this up, very similar to what we did on Tretz. But I'm going to put probably 3 places for them to breed. This will be in one corner. I'm going to try to put it the same way it was. That's out of the tank. This is going to be in another corner. Just kind of set up. And they'll find a way to breed on it. And then down here, I'm going to use this pot. Nice little get in there and hide pot. Here, they'll clean that surface off and breed it. If they're breeding right there where it's clean. And set this here. There. Now, let me see what I got in the other ones. Little baby. Like I said, these guys are very good with their babies. But if we let it go too long and we get too many size babies, the bigger babies will eat the little babies. So, let's see what we have here. All right. And if I don't have the right sexing here, I can go to another tank and break some down and move them. But let's see what we got here. Okay, this little male. Again, I'm just tubing them, which is right here. There's just 2 little holes. Little male. I'm assuming this is going to be a male. Little male. Little male. So my customer's not getting any female. Female. See, even at this small size, you see how big the second hole is? Female. And this is so cool, female. I got my new, don't have my cataracts anymore, and I can see this stuff. Female. I didn't keep count, but I don't really care if there's extra females. Female. So I'm going to say, and I'm throwing these back in for good luck. So, that tank is set up. Now, these guys, let me dump them through here and take that algae out. These guys are going to go in, and I'll let the customer know that I have 6 mediums on these, and maybe he'll take them, but maybe he won't want them. To me, these are prettier than the big goobers that he might have asked for. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 to grow on. We always give our customers an extra fish, unless it's something wild or something so rare that we can't do it or won't do it. But anyway, these little babies right here, we'll take them in, put them in a tank inside. I'll start selling these out right away. And these little guys, they'll grow up and they'll be on the way. So anyway, here it is, lamp helianthus, sunflower, Lake Tanganyika, rock dweller on the bottom. They say it's pretty aggressive, but I think if you had it in with Julies or other lamps with loopies, I don't think they're gonna go nuts. But hope you enjoyed it. I'll be sure to subscribe, send us a comment, and share it with your friends. Thanks for being with us on the farm. See you next time.